There's a few reasons not to move to Fort Myers, Florida in 2024. Discover in this video the reason why moving to Fort Myers, Florida might not be the best decision you ever make. I'll be sharing certain things that past clients have brought up as the reason why they move out of Fort Myers. So make sure you watch to the end of the video. The last point is the actually biggest reason. Hi and welcome, I'm Manny, your pool home realtor. In my channel, you'll find real estate information nobody else is sharing with you. So now let's dig in. Okay, before we do anything, I just want to talk about what is the overall like to live in Fort Myers. Here in Fort Myers, there's a population of roughly 95,000 people, which give us a little small town vibe. But guess what? We're growing in a really fast pace. People who live here tend to spend the majority of their free time doing things like enjoy their retired years, boating, fishing, shopping, eating out, going to movies, or enjoy their pool home. Fort Myers is well known for the beaches and gorgeous sunsets and the fishing. There's good fish over here. As you can see, there's a lot to do and a lot to love about the area. But there are the top things about Fort Myers that just make you decide to avoid moving here at odd costs. Let's talk about housing in Fort Myers, which is a significant factor for many. As of December 2023, the average price for a single family home with around 1,900 square feet is $453,000. Keep in mind, prices may vary based on age, site condition, amenities, and location of the property. Fort Myers offers a wide variety of housing options from fixer-upper to luxurious real estate. Homes are starting right now $110,000 and they go all the way to $18 million. If you're considering financing a $453,000 home with a 5% down, 6.6 interest rate for a 30-year loan, $3,000 for insurance, and property taxes $5,580, along with an average HOA of $350, your estimated monthly payment would be approximately $4,072. This might not align with the preference of budget-conscious individuals seeking for a more affordable living option. If you're not interested in paying this amount of money in your housing, then Fort Myers probably isn't for you. This other comp is the season from October to April. While tourism play a vital role in the local economy in Fort Myers, it is coming with certain drawbacks, particularly those during peak tourist season from October to April. The arrival of tourists along with second homeowners seeking warmer climate can overwhelm residents. Beaches and shopping centers and some of the majority of the attraction in the area often becomes overcrowded. This influx can cause significant traffic congestion, extended waiting time at restaurants and shops, and contribute to a generally hectic atmosphere. Such conditions pose a challenge for residents and local businesses alike as they strive to manage the seasonal surge in visitors. Let me know if this is not a big deal for you. Hey, the other one is it's hard to make friends over here in Fort Myers. Fort Myers, Florida boasts a unique demographic makeup, and while offer many attractions and advantages, making friends here can sometimes be challenging. The city popularity as a destination for second homes draw a diverse crowd from various parts of the country and the world. Here are some reasons why forming connection might require extra effort. A significant portion of Fort Myers population consists of seasonal residents or retirees with second homes. These individuals often spend only a part of the year in the city, making it harder to establish lasting relationships. Fort Myers attracts people from all over the United States and even internationally. This diverse can sometimes lead to transient social scenes as people may have different interests, lifestyles, and priorities. Even some residents prefer to keep them to themselves or engage primarily with the established social circle. This inclination toward privacy can make it more challenging for new homeowners to come and break into existing social groups. Despite this challenge, making friends in Fort Myers is not impossible. Joining local clubs, organizations, or participating in communities events can help you connect with like-minded individuals. Patience and persistence are the key when it comes to forming meaningful relationships in this dynamic, diverse city. Let me know if you'll be joining these social clubs or you are a keep-to-yourself person. Hey, before we continue, if you're finding great value in this video, can you do me a huge favor and share it with somebody that you might know that benefit from it? And you could call me anytime if you need help selling or buying real estate here in Fort Myers. Thanks, and now let's get back to the video. This is the one that everybody talks and hate and complain and all that, and it is the traffic. Fort Myers traffic may not be the ideal place for everyone due to its notorious traffic congestion. This issue is the most commonly complained about, and many residents consider it's the #1 drawback of living here. Be prepared to navigate through heavy traffic, especially during peak hours and tourist season, when the roads can become quite challenging for travelers. I know this is not Los Angeles, New York City, or any of those, or maybe Atlanta, Georgia, but yeah, traffic over here tend to be a little bit hectic. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. The hurricanes. Fort Myers is susceptible to hurricanes and tropical storms due to its coastal position. The region's liability to these natural disasters can be a source of concern for new residents and property owners. Hurricane and tropical storms can bring heavy rainfall, strong winds, and storm surges, leading to flooding, power outage, and damaging homes and structure. Residents in Fort Myers must stay vigilant during hurricane season, typically from June to November, and make necessary preparations such as securing the properties, stocking up on supplies, and having an evacuation plan in place. Insurance costs, particularly for homeowners at high-risk flood zones, can be substantial, adding to the financial burden in hurricane-prone areas like Fort Myers. Adding to the concern, the area experienced an impact of Hurricane Ian just last year, serving as a reminder the real and imminent threat that these storms pose to the community. I always tell my customers and homeowners to be prepared to land and handle hurricane season. But if you're not interested in having all this stress during these times of the year, then Fort Myers probably isn't for you. Let me know if this would be a no-no for you in the comments below. This is the last one, and you're gonna hate this one the most. Living in Fort Myers offers many advantages, but it also means dealing with several pesky insects. Yeah, the insects. Here's a quick guide to 4 common ones. The fire ants. This aggressive ant can deliver painful sting. To prevent encounter, regularly inspect your property for ant mounts and treat them promptly. The other one would be mosquitoes. Fort Myers' warm and humid climate make it a paradise for mosquitoes. Protect yourself by using mosquito repellent, wearing long-sleeve clothing, and installing screens on doors and windows. Remove any standing water around your home to eliminate breeding sites. All right, my wife hates the love bugs. Well, they're not harmless. Love bugs can be a nuisance, especially during their swarming season, typically in spring and fall. To minimize their presence on your vehicle, apply wax or silicone-based car cleaner. If they do accumulate, do a mixture of water and mild detergent and use a microfiber cloth. This can help them remove without damaging your vehicle finish. And the other one is the palmetto roaches. Palmetto bugs, often referred as the Florida wood cockroach, they're big, can be intimidating to their size, or to the large size, how big they are. To deter them from entering your home, seal any cracks or gaps in the walls, doors, and keep your living space clean, and store food in airtight containers. If you encounter them, consider hiring a professional pest control service to address any issues. So what do you think? Are those cons enough to keep you away from Fort Myers for good? Or do you think you might find ways to deal with them? If you're a long time or new resident in Fort Myers and have a few tips about dealing with any of these issues, drop them in the comment below. Or if you have more ideas or cons that people might need to know, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. Let's get as much information as possible out for those thinking about moving to Fort Myers, Florida. If you have gone through this video and really think these cons are not that bad and certainly not a deal breaker, I'd love to help you find your perfect home in the area. Just reach out using the contact information below and I'll get you an exclusive list of my preferred homes in the area. Don't forget to check this video of the cost of living in Fort Myers, Florida. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.